Hi, it's Christmas junk journal time. Welcome back. It's Laura at Hyperstamper. Today's junk journal is this very large antique book here I used, and it is, let's see, 7 3/4 by 9 3/4, and it is all Christmas themed from front to back, and all of the authentic antique and vintage ephemera is Christmas themed. All of the fun inserts, there's postcards, there's game cards, there's greeting card. It is stuffed, absolutely stuffed, and there's even a little miniature, well, not a miniature, but an antique book here full of Christmas songs. So let me tell you a little bit about the cover. So it's an antique book called The Pick of Punch about the Punch and Judy puppet. And this is a postcard from approximately 1905. It was never used on the back, but it is absolutely stunning with a beautiful Christmas greeting here. I used the cover of an antique book here because I loved the green and red on it, and it's got these beautiful fleur-de-lis and this beautiful lady here. I used vintage lace and crochet bits in all kinds of colors, and I added some ribbon here that matches the cover. So let me take you on a journey inside this one. It is so fun. So again, this is a beautiful little book here from the 1940s, so 80 years old, and it is just chock full of these wonderful hymns, Christmas hymns. It's very, very special. You get the whole book. This is a 100-year-old banknote, and I chose it because it's green for Christmas. And look at this. It is awesome. It's a little duck. I don't believe it's Donald Duck because it is not marked anywhere on it Walt Disney, but it is from the 1950s, and it's to Daryl from Rhonda, and it is just wonderful. You could actually open it up if you wanted to, and you could journal inside, but I think it's absolutely precious. Isn't that great? One of a kind. The original stamp up there from the original owner on this. Beautiful book. Oh, hold on. A little bit of glue there. This is a fun little squirrel jumping into a Christmas tree. That's from the 40s. This is a 1959 magazine. We've got a lovely Christmas spread here and here. Evening buffet for Christmas. This is very special. This is a 1902 Currier and Ives original double-sided plate. So you could actually take this out and frame it if you wanted, but it is absolutely spectacular. There's the road winter, and then over here is Home to Thanksgiving. But I love the winter scene on it. So both pages are perfect for this journal. Here's a 1940s children's book page turned into a pocket, and another antique postcard. This one is from the same era, about 1905. And really special. It's got the embossed border, a little message on the back. Very, very special. This is the original plate from this book. It's the very first inside plate that was here. Got Santa coming inside to see the family who are watching him on TV and wondering how could he be there if he's there. Pretty cute. There's another first page, a really fun cluster here. Pulled that from an antique book, Home for Christmas. This, of course, is obviously a children's book page, vintage. And this is a vintage song sheet for Christmas and an antique page here, really nice thick page for journaling on. And this came from a 50-year-old Christmas book, and maybe possibly even 60 years old. Isn't that fun? Santa landing on the roof there. This is from 1933 from Girls' Own Annual. And a nice skiing scene. And then this bingo card here, an original from 1950. And I chose it because it's got 12/25, which is December 25th. Isn't that great? Any excuse again to get a bingo card into a journal. Here's another Currier and Ives plate. You get 2 on this one. And this one is also spectacular. Look at the wonderful skating party here. You've got the American flag up in the background, the bridge. It's just wonderful. Look at all the ladies with their muffs, and oh, I love it so much. Here's another pocket here, and this is another piece from 1950 or 61, sorry. This one is 62 years old. And we've got the little dog here. That is a sticker actually that I found in a book, inside of a book. And we're guessing it's from about the 50s. And then we've got this beautiful little Christmas story here. Isn't that fun? I love it. I love it so much. And you can stuff more things in these pockets too. Here's a beautiful 1930s page on snowflakes. And then this is the other side of that wonderful book here. And this is another Christmas story book page, and this is an antique book cover that I cut up because it was quite damaged, and I put a 1966 Christmas seal on there, and then some pages for journaling. Is that neat? Stick that in the pocket here. And then over here we've got another vintage song sheet, a Christmas hymn. And then I love this one from 1959. It is Betty Crocker's Holiday Almanac. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. I love the color. I love everything. It's in really good shape. And then this is another wonderful 1940s children's book page about Christmas, vintage wrapping paper from the 50s here. And then this is another 1950s magazine page with all the different Christmas wreaths you can make. 40-minute last-minute gifts. The first New England Christmas antique book page told under the Christmas tree. Here's another 1950s magazine page all about Christmas. Really fun and colorful. Another children's book page there. And more of those beautiful wreaths. Another children's book page here. Beautiful winter scene. This came from the 1930s children's book, Bertram and the Reindeer. And here's just so many beautiful children's book pages because Christmas has so much to do with children. Just another lovely doily page that I like putting in. This is a little riddle that was in a children's book about Christmas. And then here is a lovely vintage song sheet, Christmas Day in the Morning. And I figured I would leave that one in case the owner of this journal, before it goes into my Etsy shop, I can tell you it's hyperstamper.etsy.com. They might want to do something fun with that. Oh, hit my lamp again. More vintage wrapping paper, more wonderful little riddles and poems. Another really sweet one here. This is from the 1930s. Another wonderful magazine page. Look at these cookies. Look at that gingerbread cookie. That is so funny. It cracks me up sometimes. This one, because it's on the back page of the Christmas one, has a Valentine. We get a little bit of all the holidays in this one. Christmas surprises from an antique book there. Another page here, another magazine spread with Christmas trees. Look at the peppermint sticks here from that doily book. Look at the beautiful colors in this vintage song sheet. Isn't that pretty? And this is an original plate here, and that is the Christmas Carol. Look at how wonderful that is. Goes to a Christmas present. And then here in this pocket, a Christmas Carol, or Christmas card book page, and a Christmas Carol book page up here, all antique. And then this is just another Cookie Land. Isn't that fun? 1950s. I just love it. I think kids would have a real hoot looking at all of this. This feather here is from my garden, and it is a cardinal feather. And, you know, cardinals just remind me of Christmas every time I see one, even in the middle of the summer. Here's another Christmas page here. Lots and lots of fun from the 50s. More here. Oh, look at these beautiful decorations. Actually, these are pretty wonderful, even today's standards. And here is a fun 1955 article here, and we've got snowmen down there reading a book. All kinds of advertisements there from 1955. Another children's book page pocket here that I wrapped around to the other side with a Christmas tree. This came from a vintage tree book. And we've got the pines and the pine cones. Pretty sweet. Another children's book page here. I hand stamped St. Nick on that one. More of this beautiful song sheet here, the Blessed Bird, on the back of that magazine page. And these are the original last pages of the book for you to do whatever you like with. And here, this came from 1884, and it was destroyed. It was so brittle, it was cracked down the middle, but I still wanted to save it. And I think it's really special. And these two beautiful little birds sitting out in the snow with their family, little kids. So there you go. I hope you love it as much as I loved making it. Don't forget to subscribe and come back soon.